guys, good morning. We are in the car. We are on our way to scout a location for a very, very, very special shoot.
Today we're going to the Abalos Center. This is a young women's and teens center for the pregnant, the recently given birth, a support center where they can have resources and a safe space to live as they go on to this next chapter of their lives.
We've seen some photos of their space, and it looks as though some of the spaces there have not been updated in a really long time. And while the work they do there is so important and helps so many people, I feel like the common rooms are just not like reflecting of how great that place is.
Mm-hmm. It's a really exciting project. I think we're gonna use our skills to make this space beautiful so that they can have a great common area to gather and be their best selves.
These are like absolutely the kind of makeovers that we love to do. Like, we do a lot of work on our own places, but when we can help others, it's even more special.
I'm so excited right now. And we have Rochelle with us, and we'll see you guys there.
She's always make me sad.
Why?
They just look like sad old men. You don't get that vibe?
Oh! Hi! Come on in! And that is the room.
Wow. Okay.
So we focus on services for pregnant and parenting teens, anywhere from 13 to 29. And we also focus on the needs of families in the broader community that have children between 0 and 6. As you can see from the new name, it's the Abalos Center for Infant and Early Mental Health. That's been a big focus for the organization. And we want to make sure that the babies that are born to these young moms who face so many barriers, that they have a good start, that they can feel secure, feel loved, and all those things will help them, their brain, get a healthy foundation. This is a place where they can come and get completely supported. We provide housing, we feed them, we're responsible for their clothing, we're responsible for their healthcare and their mental health care. So it's a comprehensive program where they can get all their needs met. So where you are is what we call the Mother's Lounge. And so this is a place for them to hang out and just be themselves, create community. They're teenagers in most cases. And so mom and baby can come and hang and meet with friends and, socialize at the same time and have both their babies and their needs met. So we want this to be a room that they can't resist.
Yeah, that's a good challenge. That is good. I will take that brief. Yeah, full discretion, we don't have children, so we're tapping a new muscle here. So I mean, obviously we need couches, we need coziness, rugs, tummy time.
Things that they can feel different textures would be great. We don't want this room to continue to be a dark space.
I know lighting is important for them because I think about my daughter, they have these trucks.
The LEDs.
The LEDs.
We know.
Oh my God.
We know. We chatted a bit more with Aquia and the Abalos team to get a real sense of what the room needed, and now we have our work cut out for us.
So much that we can do here. I'm very excited.
I mean, obviously we have some the very classic thoughts of let's frame the windows better, let's, raise our curtains and stuff. But I think one thing that's the hardest part and that we would need to start with is just the layout. My thought is TV goes here.
Okay.
And then it's maybe sectional or something, or the couches are around the TV there.
We need to think more about too, a place for children to play, because right now it's very adults sit around, but I'd love to have I know more happening on the floor.
But I weirdly think that it needs to be there can't be a space within this space that's just for kids. It's the whole space is adults and kids, which is a challenge.
I'm excited to modernize some of this stuff too, like the electronics.
Maybe we can build this out. Rochelle is so down. Rochelle said that's a project for me.
And really a lot of color is what's lacking. It's nice in the fact that right now it's very calming, which is nice, but I think if you're thinking babies like to see a lot of bright color.
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah.
And also putting yourself in that younger mindset too.
Yeah.
Like I might like this color palette now, but did I like this color palette when I was like 18?
I know.
No.
We gotta interview some people. I mean, it already feels so much bigger.
It does. Would you have the other side go this way then?
I think those are our two options.
You run into some issues with a little bit of unused space here and like in that corner.
Yeah.
What would you do about that?
I agree.
Okay, let's think about a different layout then.
It's a hard room, actually.
Yeah.
Usually I'm like, I got it.
I wonder what we can do on this wall, like if it's not a TV, like do you do like a fun mural or something?
Tummy time mats.
Kelsey, can you show us some tummy time?
I knew you were gonna ask that.
You walked right into it.
I'll do it if you do it.
Okay.
We need to put ourselves in the mindset.
Channel the client.
Yeah, this is what we do for our clients.
Client.
And then babies are often like that.
Oh yeah, they're all over the place.
What did I say?
Shut up.
What did the baby say?
Goo goo gaga. Make the design cute. Yeah, like look at it. It's a whole new world from this level. We need to find like cute plastic carpets.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Okay, so there's lots to think about as this space is unlike anything we've ever done before. We've got our photos and measurements in hand and we're ready to get back to the office and start planning.
I started with gathering some inspiration. I think this is always the funnest place to start. So I was thinking of keeping the room neutral and using pops of color in the furniture as well as other elements. When I saw this flower design and versions of it on Pinterest, I thought it'd be so smart to do something like this on the closet doors of the space just to bring some interest to them without having to change or paint them. I don't know how this checkered image is gonna help me, but I really just love the color palette and the vibe that it's giving off. This neon orange acrylic bookshelf situation, somebody sent me a little while back and it just showed up on my Pinterest and I thought that was really interesting. So I feel like the world is telling me to make something with this. Once I paired that with the idea of a neon film on the windows, this neon color is definitely making its way into the space. As you can see here, there's lots of great images of neutral spaces, but full of fun, colorful furniture. And it's just reassuring me that it's gonna look great. And then of course, just bringing in some funky lighting and other cool pieces because I know that we need to elevate the lighting in this space. So with those ideas flowing, I moved to our layout. Rochelle took our measurements and drew them to scale and digitized them so that now I can add in and figure out our furniture sizes, such as the couch or rugs or flooring, as well as other built-in and wall elements. And then I hopped over to Twitch where I talked Becky through my idea on our live stream.
The name of the center kind of means on a journey or something.
Yeah, on a journey.
And I'd love to like include that into the room somehow. So I didn't know if we could like commission someone to make an art piece that is like a portrait of like a woman or something that feels like they could have that name.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
From there, it's time to source and finesse the design as we find products and the pieces that we need. Rachel,
Yes.
can I get your eyeballs on something?
Absolutely. Let me put this down.
So, I have this acrylic project for this makeover, and you know way more about this than I do, so. Rachel has done lots of projects with acrylics, so I wanted to tap her brain in order to figure out how she might tackle this bookshelf. After discussing, she gave me some great ideas on the best way to make it happen.
I love this stuff.
Look how good this room's gonna look.
What a fun mood board. That's awesome.
I can't wait for you to see it.
Yeah, I'm really excited, guys. You're gonna kill it.
Okay, we are today on site at the Abalos Center, and we're ready to start moving things out. We've done a lot of our prep work, so now all we need to do is make the plan happen, which is a lot. There's a lot to do in here, and a lot of pieces to move out, so.
All
yeah.
of this is going, right? These are going too?
Yeah, most everything is going.
Easy.
No problem.
You got a whole new curtain rods, right?
Yeah, whole new curtain rods, and I'm planning on hanging them from the ceiling just because I think that'll look cool. We could use this one. Michelle was saying they need to be refreshed, but this is literally the one I would be buying. A little elbow grease. Okay, great. We're keeping it. Put it in the keep pile.
Did we find out this doesn't do anything, right?
Rochelle asked about it, and as far as I know, it doesn't.
So if I take the plate off and then we just get like a plain plate and it like covers this button. That's
So
what I
maybe-
want to do.
Like, I don't want you to press the button and like the whole building collapses, you know? We should fix that situation.
Why people paint over outlet covers is beyond me. Outlet covers are, oh, there's no one over there. Outlet covers are like 99 cents. No, not even. I bought some for my kitchen. They're like 50 cents. Let's get a new one. Is that a deep lesson for today?
It is.
We're gonna have to make these aesthetic. I have thoughts.
It's actually a nice table.
It's beautiful.
I mean, is it in the plan for us to take it?
I hate working with TVs. It's so scary. Ready to see something magical?
Yes.
Oh, right? Look at that. For easy painting.
What's this for then?
I don't know.
Who knows?
Just to look in on the radiator.
Sure.
See how it's doing today.
Oh yeah, that's great. Plan for the paint. We're gonna do a half wall white on the top half and the ceiling, and then like an almond on the bottom.
Almond.
An almond, but I don't know where we want to stop it.
I don't know either. I think we have two options. Well, we have infinity options, but one of the obvious options is like, does it go like here, kind of all the way around?
Yeah. Do it like a random height, like here or something.
That's my height too.
Great.
You see that, how we picked the same height?
I love it. A random height.
Okay, great. We have a laser level. I think that will make the job easier.
Rochelle, randomly laser me. Oh my God, did you randomly pick this too?
Rochelle!
We're just so
That
random.
actually was random though.
Let's bring me back to like a Facebook status I probably had in like 2005.
What?
Feeling so random today.
I was feeling right. So the floors aren't really level here, so it seems like the way to go is to actually just measure by hand a certain distance from the baseboard instead of trying to use our laser level to get a line all the way around the room.
Wow, that looks like white. Hopefully it's gonna dry darker, right? Should we have just painted the top white and like left the bottom because like,
Oh my God, stop.
we were like, we hate this color, it needs to be fresher. Picks the same color. See, look, it's drying a little cooler. Like this is a bit like, you know.
Cream.
Yeah.
there's a fire alarm like right there.
Where do the edges go? Really? People leaving. This way?
Are we the only ones that care?
Is anyone else concerned? Let's go to the front door maybe? Back to work. Just a drill. Just a drill, guys.
So we don't have a perfect crisp line yet, but Rochelle is back with our How To Go Do series where it's like how to do anything. And this episode this week is how to paint a crisp line. She's gonna tell us how, all the tips and hacks that you need to know in order to get a perfectly crisp line when painting with 2 colors. Are you subscribed? I don't want you to miss that.
It's the next day, and Rochelle and our good friend and craftsman Chris are back at the center to finish up the paint job and to box in our exposed metal vent.
Okay, so today's plan is to get a bunch of things ready for install. We have IKEA coming shortly, organizing things, DIYing things.
It's not too much. It's not too bad, really.
You think?
It's building IKEA stuff and painting some things, I think.
There's a lot. And we have to load the truck today.
Yes.
Let's get to it. Oh, IKEA?
Is that you?
Kelsey speaking.
So one thing that we are doing for the space is making a custom vinyl decal for the wooden closet doors. I've never printed something as big on a Cricut before in my life, so I'm a little nervous that this is gonna go well because, as you know, with the Cricut machine, you kind of just get one go at it and hope that it cuts well. We're doing flowers, and I've broken them down into parts like this that the machine can cut out, and we're gonna reassemble on the doors on the day. So I think all I'm left to do is just send it to the printer, plotter, and hope for the best. I've also never used this vinyl before, which this is just one continuous roll. Instead of loading it in pieces on a mat, you just put the whole roll in and hope for the best as well. It's measuring the length, but it's gonna do the whole thing. I guess. What do I do with it? This is chaos. Oh my gosh, can you get it on that side, Fulgy? Yeah. Don't let it fall. This can't be right. I mean, it is, but I don't think it is. You know what I mean?
I've been trying to figure out the best way to paint this light to get like nice, even coverage. I might have figured it out.
It's snowing.
Knowing.
Okay, shall we with the truck?
Yeah.
Oh, exciting. Do we have help to bring this all in?
I know.
In the middle of this snowstorm?
What do you want to start with?
I think we start with the floor.
Okay.
Because literally, what's it called when it's regrets but it's tiles?
Oh my God.
No,
Tiles.
no.
Mats.
No tiles.
Mat. It doesn't matter.
It always matters.
It always matters.
Help us out in the comments. I know there's a good one there.
Okay.
All right, yeah, here, load me up.
Can I give you more?
I guess. I'm good. I got
Who's gonna load me up?
Okay, I'll see you in there.
Okay, bye.
I can't see anything. Okay. Yeah. Oh!
This is looking good.
I like it. The white's not too white.
No.
Actually, this is gonna look good.
Oh yeah, let's see how these look.
This was the real question. Oh my gosh, it's like the perfect in between. It's
Oh my
really
god,
good.
I love it. It's not too creamy.
It's really good.
So we struggled a bit in finding a rug solution that would ground the living space of the room while also being super baby-proof. After lots of thought, we present to you the checkerboard foam flooring, a mix of the washable tiles from your childhood and the trendy pattern of now.
I can't even see you. Okay, guys, here, I'll lead the way. There's a curb, everyone. Watch that. Pivot! Pivot!
You guys are doing great.
This is the baby one.
Warm up.
Nice. Just for women lived in a pink couch.
Happy Women's Day.
Happy Women's Day. Okay.
That was the easy one. Cute. Look at that.
So excited to do the orange.
Oh, the decals.
It's gonna be weird.
Oh my god, every time it throws me how heavy the back is.
I know.
It looks good. It looks really good.
Should we get those chairs?
Yes. Yeah, we should.
Do our grace clash.
I don't think that looks bad at all.
No. We thought it was gonna look bad.
There was a question about clashing phrase, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Put me to sleep. I get it, babies. I get you now.
So we made a ton of good progress, but there is still a lot to do.
Subscribe and hit the notification bell, and make sure you check the description for the link to part 2.